What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix new movie, Fistful of Vengeance. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Okay, do you remember that Netflix series Wu Assassins from a few years ago? Well, instead of giving us season 2, they're giving us the sequel or the follow-up in the form of this movie. Would I have liked it better if Wu Assassins had been renewed? Yes, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. Now, let me explain my bias so you can understand where I'm coming from. I'm Indonesian. I came from Indonesia. The lead star of this movie, Uwais, is also Indonesian, whom I've interviewed multiple times in the past. So yeah, naturally, I will always support whatever project that my brother Iko does. Represent. I'm so proud of him. Iko is kicking ass in Hollywood and has put us Indos on the map. Finally, people won't keep mistaking me for a Filipino or a Thai. That said, as a film critic, I have an obligation to be honest with you, and the all honesty is, Fistful of Vengeance is not that great of a movie. Listen, I find myself enjoying aspects of it, including its exciting fight choreographies, and I like the vibe and the energy that the entire cast exude. But the story, my god, the story is B quality dreadful. It really does feel like you're watching a straight to Redbox release action film. Directed by Roll Ryan, in Fistful of Vengeance, superpowered assassin Kai and friends Lu Xin and Tommy track a killer from San Francisco Chinatown to Thailand to avenge the death of a loved one. But their hunt soon entangles them with old enemies, a mysterious billionaire, and an ancient mystical force bent on taking over the world. Starring Iko Uwais, Louis Tan, Lawrence Cao, and Pearl Thusi. Even though I grew up in Indonesia, sadly, I had never once visited my neighbor Thailand. I mean, it's still on my bucket list, so you can bet that it's gonna happen one of these years. But it's nice to see yet another Hollywood production filmed on location in Thailand. Been a while since Bangkok Dangerous and The Hangover 2, both of which had their many flaws. That said, I really don't get why the Fistful of Vengeance had to do the whole yellow saturation filter, as if to suggest that the climate in Thailand is damp and warm. Perhaps it is humid there, but they really should have come up with a better way of capturing tropical places. Not much else to say really, other than the script is poorly written. But let's recap what has already been established. Iko's character Kai has supernatural powers. His best friends Lu Xin and Tommy are tagging along because they want to exact revenge over the loss of Jenny. So the intentions are there when it comes to the conflict and the solidarity between these three characters. But I can't get past the horrible lines they have to deliver. Especially Louis Tan, who's stuck doing cringy puns after every waking moment. And some of the romance with the ladies is also forced, like they just had to throw it in there. Not that it actually drives the plot in any meaningful way. It is kind of funny though that Iko's character seems to be the only asexual hero who's all about the mission. Now, the whole yin and yang supernatural storyline is also dodgy and half-baked. I don't think the writers themselves fully understood what they were cooking up much of the time, and you can pretty much guess what's really going on halfway through the film or even earlier than that. As far as the action goes, like I said, the fight choreographies are really well done, putting aside some of the cheesy CGI. For the most part, the fights are tough and precise and well shot. It cracks me up, however, that they keep using that Asian-style cylinder gas tank to cause the explosions. But the movie does a fairly good job of making sure that the action set pieces utilize and highlight the best, most enticing exotic parts of Thailand. So, in conclusion, if you watch Fistful of Vengeance just for the fights and the action, you are in for a treat. Just as long as you don't expect much from the story, which leaves much to be desired. And brother Iko is owning his skills more and more as an actor with every passing gig. He may not yet be fully there, but now he seems at ease and more comfortable in that leading man role than he did a decade ago when he first burst onto the scene.